Oh, hello, beautiful light workers, beautiful way showers, a beautiful light community. It's Judah Gree from Transmissions of Light. Just welcoming you into this sacred space that we co-create together. And I'm here both to share this week's channeled message, which is from the ancestor spirits of the native Indians, two in particular coming forth, those being White Eagle and Red Feather. And then also the beings of absolute light want to bring through a channeled release event to support us at this time as we move into the new earth. And it really is all about releasing any and all density that we have left remaining in our energetic and physical bodies and within our cellular structure. And so this is what they see as being a really opportune time to bring this channeled release through. So after I have shared the message, I am also going to be sharing a little bit about that. Just to let you know in advance, it is to be about releasing sexual shame and shame around our sensuality as well. I'll be sharing a few more details at the end of today and then also in upcoming videos as well. So first going to this week's message, which is from White Eagle and Red Feather of the Native Indian Spirits, as I said. So what they wish to share with us is, dear beautiful humans walking the earth at this time, it is with great honor, respect, love that we turn our gaze upon you. You are the chosen ones, the ones here to help shift and transform the earth at this time. We wish to caution you. As many of you realize, it is not a case of returning solely to old ways or discarding all new developments in technology. It is a case of using what can serve the highest good of the whole from both the old ways and the new ways. This will allow you to achieve much in a short space of time, to alleviate a great deal of the suffering of land, of sky, of beast, of fish, of bird, as well as of fellow human, as you make decisions using the new technology wisely by integrating the wisdom, perception beyond what is seen, courage, and adherence to truth of the old ways. More than anything, it is a case of relearning the way of going within to access your own truth and to stand boldly in the embodiment of that and what you know to be right and true. You are being called to be the physicality of the divine qualities lived in the world. And this begins with looking within and seeing where you are in alignment with the values of love, joy, and peace, and where you are not. It is not wrong not to be in alignment with these values in various areas of your life. Do not blame yourself. Use this instead as information to help you know what you need to do in order to align with these values of the rainbow crystalline diamond light new earth. We love you, we bless you, we are honored to be here at this time serving with you and supporting you. It is we, it is us, White Eagle and Red Feather of the Native Indian Spirits. And just bringing in some of their activations. Which are to support in the building of that crystalline new earth frequency embodiment. So I hope both this message and also the energetic codes and transmissions really support you as we move forward this week and also this month, as we are at the start of a new month in this very exciting year, in which the beings of Absolute Light say each month is to have a very new flavor, as each month we really continue to increase in frequency and the amount of light coming into the planet. And as more and more of that plasma light is able to be absorbed by the body of more of the human collective, as the cellular structure gets more used to absorbing that light, and so it's absorbed more quickly and more easily. And we really are going to start to see transformations, both in the people around us and also in ourselves, areas in which we've felt stuck or blocked in the past. It's going to be much easier for us to free ourselves from them. So what a joy it is to know that, and to know that we will also see tangible shifts and changes within the larger collective as well. And so in alignment with this time of releasing, as I said, the beings of Absolute Light do want to bring through this channeled release. It's been a while since we've done a channeled release as a session, probably a couple of years. We did a channeled release around unforgiveness of self and unforgiveness of others, which I know was extremely powerful for everyone that took part. And this time it is a channeled release around sexual shame and shame around our body and enjoyment of body, being in the body, and our sensuality and embodiment of our sensuality, and also enjoyment of being that sensual embodied self. And I know, as this is a very awake community, a very higher conscious community who have done a lot of the healing work on yourself. So I'm sure that you have already released a lot of the shame around this that we have been told is ours to hold, particularly as women. And this event is largely aimed at women, but is not exclusively for women. So it's open to anyone, whatever your gender identity, anyone who you feel that you have been labeled in a way that has destroyed your confidence in yourself or hurt you and has left some kind of imprint within you, or perhaps you have been labeling yourself in regards to your sexual choices, your sexual identity, the way that you choose to be sexually active in the world, and so forth. The event is to be focused on releasing the shame that society, particularly as women, if we've been strongly embodied women, sensually embodied, or empowered in our embodiment of our more sexual self, as women, we have been degraded by the patriarchy and the patriarchal society, and often defiled and labeled as all kinds of things. None of them very nice. So we have taken on some of that ourselves, even if we don't believe in those ideas, even if we've never believed in them, never had any adherence to them, still, because there is that pervasive framework that we have been brought up in the old paradigm, and particularly for those of us who, like me, are over 40, there was a lot of kind of sexual shaming and shaming of people who were very embodied actively in their sensuality. I feel when we were younger, probably less than the current generation experience. And so it is really time for us to allow ourselves to release that, so that we can come into a much deeper connection with our body, a much deeper love and acceptance of our body and all of the gifts of the body. Or just as we are here to be the light workers and be the way showers, and to embody, the spiritual self, and be the embodiment of light in the world, we are also here to be very much embodied. and to enjoy being in the body and to enjoy the divine birthright that is ours to be fully expressed in all our aspects of self, which include, you know, that sensual self and that sexual self. And so that is what the beings of absolute light hope to support us in through this event. And I really hope to see many of you there, because I know how transformative these channeled sessions usually are for people. So if this speaks to your heart, if you feel guided to step into this, then I will put the link to register below. Just telling you a little more, I will be coming on to do probably even a special video about this, because there is so much that is coming through. But just to briefly mention what they will be doing is multiple clearings and release activations, releasing sexual shame and shame related to the body and sensuality from the energetic body and also the organs and cells of the body. A clearing of the energy of past partners, and a release process with activated channeled statements. Activations allowing us to be in a higher embodiment of our divine feminine essence, divine feminine sacred sensuality, and sacred sexuality. As well as times of silent energy transmission, in particular with healings coming through from Merlin and from Divine Source. They, as always, they usually kind of pack in even more on the day than they say that they are going to. So I'm not entirely sure, but I'm anticipating this event running anytime between 2 to 3 hours, and there will be a replay that is active for 1 month that you will be able to listen to for as many times as you want to during the period of that month. And the live event, if you are able to attend that, will be on Thursday, the 28th of March at 7 a.m. in ET, 11 a.m. in the UK, 12 p.m. in Central Europe, 7 p.m. in Western Australia, and 8 p.m. in Japan. And as I said, I would really love to see many of you there. They are bringing this through in service. I am here to be in service to what the beings of absolute light want to bring through me for the greatest and highest good of the whole at this time. And we're really excited to support people, to support you in just releasing some of the density and the heaviness that you may have held in this area, so that you can truly step into a freer and more empowered and more just joyful embodiment of the all that you are. So I will put the link for this. It is already open for registration. Oh, I completely haven't spoken about the price point, have I? So especially with it being, you know, such a very kind of deep release, and then also a long event in terms of the time of the event itself, the price point is $101. But there is a lower price point there, a lower a button, sorry, on my website where you can register for a lower price point if your financial circumstances genuinely can't support this. And that will allow you to register for $77. So do feel free to use that if you need to. And I hope to see lots of you there. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you next week for... we will have the live channeling next week on the YouTube, the live channeling for March. So keep an eye out for that. Haven't quite worked out exactly when it's going to be yet, so I can't share the exact details, but I'll be coming on with that next week and also creating the live in advance. So I hope you will be notified about that and to see some of you on that too. Then with much love and much light to all of you, Take care, look after yourselves well, allow the energies time to integrate as we really do walk into just more and more high frequency energies as we go through this year, month by month. So much gratitude and love from my heart to yours. Thank you. Judah Gree from Transmissions of Light.